Alright, what is up YouTube? Today I am doing a full gear review for my hike for Mount Fuji. I'm leaving for Japan tomorrow actually, so I thought I'm going to give you guys a full gear list of everything I'm going to be taking to go up Mount Fuji, and this gives you guys some ideas if you guys are maybe thinking of climbing Fuji yourself, or maybe some other peaks or mountains, or just general backpacking and camping. So yeah, let's get into the gear. We're going to be doing a full list of everything. I'm going to start with all the cheaper stuff. I'm going to leave links to everything down below, and I'm going to leave the price in the top corner somewhere of everything individually, and then a total at the end, so you guys can get an idea of how much this kind of gear costs, and what I'm going to be taking for my personal climb up Mount Fuji in about a week's time. So I'm leaving for Japan tomorrow, and then I have a few days in Japan before I actually head up Mount Fuji. I'll be doing a full Mount Fuji climbing vlog, so stay tuned for that, where I actually show you guys me using this gear up on the mountain. And then I'm also be doing daily Japan vlogs just of my experience there in Japan. So yeah, let's get into the first bit of gear. So the first bit of gear that I'm going to be showing you guys is going to be the small stuff over here on this side of my bed. So first up we have just some basic gloves. These are by the brand 3M. They're a really good warm glove. I mean, nothing crazy. It's going to be cold at the summit when we push for the summit, but nothing crazy where you need any crazy expensive gloves. Super warm, yeah, basic gloves. I'm gonna put these at around $10. Pretty easy, simple pair of gloves, keep you warm on the mountain once you push for that summit in the early morning. So yeah, first item, pair of gloves, pretty simple, basic, but much needed. So yeah, that's the first item. Then the second item is something I don't even think I'm gonna use, but I'm bringing it just to be on the safe side of things, and that's gonna be another 3M balaclava. Like, I don't think I'm gonna need this at all because it's not gonna be freezing, but it's something I'm bringing just to be safe. You know, you never know. You get there on the summit, your face is freezing. I'd rather have something in case it does than have nothing and be freezing. So this is the second bit of gear. It's just a regular ski mask balaclava. Super warm. Again, probably not gonna use it, but it is something I'm bringing just in case I need it on the mountain. So that is the second bit of equipment. Now, the next thing I'm bringing is gonna be, let's have a look at this. This right here, I got from Amazon. I'll leave a link down below, but it's something that's gonna be super handy, I think. It comes in this mini pouch with a carabiner on it, so you can hook it onto the side of my bag. And, oh wait, I forgot to give you the price of this. We'll go again, $10. It's a balaclava, nothing crazy. But back to this. This is a mini microfiber hand towel. Folds out like this, folds out pretty big. Microfiber towel, just to wash my face and stuff. Basically on Mount Fuji, you have no showers. It's just sinks and toilets and stuff. So again, probably gonna be mad sweaty after hiking all day. So this is something I can just splash some water on, rub under there, at least get clean, wash my face, get some of the sweat off. So yeah, something simple, but much needed on Mount Fuji and other, I'm guessing, other camping trips and stuff. So yeah, this is a very, very essential item right here. I keep forgetting the price. Why do I keep doing this? This was, I want to say 15. So we'll put this at $15 just to be safe. It'll probably like 13 and then tax. So yeah, $15 for this towel. Next up, pretty basic, just a spork set. Basically it's 2 spoons, 2 forks tied together on a rig thing you can take apart. This is just because the meals they serve you up on Fuji is given to you with chopsticks, I'm assuming. I'm pretty good with chopsticks, but I'm assuming after a long day of hiking, I'm not going to want to have to mess around with chopsticks. So I'm bringing these just in case I can't be bothered to deal with chopsticks and stuff. So this is just a backup, you know, simple, easy, eat my food. Put this at $3 just because it's a spork. I mean, I got it from Walmart, so. All right, next thing I'm taking up Fuji is going to be something very important. It's going to be a first aid kit. Now, this is just one off Amazon. I'm going to put this at $15 again. Nothing crazy. I mean, it comes with everything. It has tweezers to pull things out of your foot. It's got first aid bandages. Everything's sanitized, I mean, sterile in here. So we have sterile gloves, you know, in case you need to touch an infected wound. We got sterile bandages. I mean, this is just like a Amazon special, like 100-piece medical kit thing. Tape, mini scissors to cut things. Yeah, just a basic, very basic first aid kit. Piece of gear that I'm going to be bringing on Fuji is gonna be something. Whoa, I just kicked the camera. My bad. Something super cheap. Just a couple extra carabiners, just in case. You never know. I'm gonna be clipping so many different things on my bag. Bringing a few extra of these is helpful, just to keep in case one breaks or whatever. So that's the second thing. $1 each. Sure. This piece of equipment is gonna be head torches. Now these are gonna be super essential. That I cannot forget these, because on Mount Fuji you actually we used to have a hut booked for halfway up, so at the 7th station we'll be staying there for a night, and then super early in the morning, probably around 1:30 in the morning, we push for the summit to watch the sunrise, and that rises about 4 AM, so we got to be up super early. Got to be awake early so we don't miss that. There you go. So these are 2 head torches. These are nothing crazy, like these aren't crazy expensive black diamond head torches or anything, just because we're probably going to be using them for like half an hour max, probably hour maybe. These are just super cheap. This one is a random one I had in England, but it's super bright, does everything you need it to, has some red, you know, so you don't lose your night vision. Another one here, again, I'm gonna say these are probably $15 each. I'm not gonna be able to list them though, just because I don't know where I got these. I've just had these for a long time. But yeah, head torch is gonna be super essential for that morning summit push. So these are gonna be very essential on this trip. Next thing up, before we hop into the more expensive side of things like clothing and the camera equipment, is going to be my water bottles. This is for my friend Sam, so shout out Sam. I got one for him, and this is my one. But these are Nalgene water bottles. They hold 1.5 liters. Super good, super durable, keep your drink super cold. I'm actually using this one right now. I got these from REI. These were on sale for like $10 each, so we'll call them $10. But yeah, super good. You'll see what other water equipment I have later on, but these are something I probably won't be taking up the mountain, just because I have some other water equipment that you'll see in a second. But these are just to have in Japan, just to keep me hydrated during the day. So yeah, super essential. Nalgene water bottles, that's the next item. Next thing we'll go into, I guess, will be the first piece of clothing, just because it's on the cheaper side. These are gonna be my hiking pants. These are just super nice from Colombia. Waterproof, just flexible. I mean, just your basic standard hiking pants. These are going to be what I'm wearing probably the summit morning, not during the day that we first go up, because it's going to be boiling hot in the day. So these will be my hiking pants for the summit push. Again, nothing crazy, nothing too warm, keeping it light on the mountain. Some Columbia hiking pants. I want to put these, I think they were $25, so these have cost around $25, but yeah, that is the next piece of equipment. Okay, the next thing I'm going to be doing is going to be my clothing. Sure, we'll do my clothing because my gear and stuff over there gets quite expensive. So we'll do the clothing next, since we just did the pants. The next thing I have is a super sick Patagonia Gore-Tex jacket. This thing is so sick. It has the hood with a peak on it with the adjustable drawstrings. Yeah, fully Gore-Tex. Really sick jacket. There's the Gore-Tex logo. I picked this thing up actually on Facebook because this is a really old Patagonia jacket. Like, it's nothing you could buy brand new today. It's actually, I guess, vintage technically piece. They go online for about $150, I think, is what I see on eBay and stuff. But I managed to pick this up on Facebook Marketplace, like brand new, for $60. So, I mean, I'll put it down as 60, but if you're looking for online, you're more than likely going to be looking in the 100+ range. I just got lucky. But yeah, this is a super nice Gore-Tex jacket, going to be really helpful. We're hiking Fuji in July, the July season, which is technically not their rainy season, but they do still expect a lot of rain on the mountain just because it's higher elevation. And on the booking we had, they said make sure you bring a waterproof jacket. So I'm bringing this. I mean, hopefully no rain, but I kind of want it to rain too, just because it's kind of sick when it rains, like, you know. So yeah, this is the next piece of gear, Patagonia Gore-Tex jacket. If you guys are going up Fuji, I wouldn't say you have to get a Gore-Tex jacket. Just make sure you have something waterproof to a good level, so if it does start pouring, you're not going to get soaked. I opted for a Gore-Tex jacket just because I got it for such a steal. But again, probably don't need a Gore-Tex jacket, but nice piece of equipment to have nonetheless. After the Gore-Tex jacket is going to be my main jacket I'm going to be using on the mountain, and that is going to be my down jacket. This jacket I've actually just picked up about a week ago. I haven't even used it on any hiking, mountaineering experience before. It's my first ever down jacket. It is the Helly Hansen, why can I not remember the name? I can't remember the name. I want to say, I can't even remember. Anyway, Helly Hansen down jacket. I'll put the name somewhere on the screen and it'll be linked in the description. I'm just blanking right now. But yeah, this is my Helly Hansen down jacket. It's hooded. It is a 700 fill goose down jacket. Super nice, got the stretchy arms. This is going to keep me super warm when we push for the summit. So yeah, when we wake up one in the morning, it's going to be around the minuses. So this is going to be super handy. It's super lightweight, weighs nothing, but it's going to keep me super warm on that cold summit push in the morning. So yeah, this is the Helly Hansen down jacket I'll be using on this mountain I'm going to be doing, Mount Fuji. And yeah, going to be super helpful. I think it costed me around 230 is what I'm going to say. So yeah, we're going to put this down as 230. And yeah, my dog decided to come in. Down jacket, around 230. Super essential piece of equipment when climbing any kind of mountain at a decent elevation. Now we've looked at my pants, my rain jacket I'll be taking, and my down jacket I'll be using on the summit day. I'm going to talk about my shoes up next. Some people opt in for like hiking boots. I think that's a really good idea. They give you good stabilization on the ankle and stuff. However, just because I'm not going up anything crazy, I decided to go with hiking shoes. Yeah, just didn't want to go for boots this time. Didn't want something too big and bulky, so I opted for shoes. The shoes I chose are the Solomon Speed Cross 5 Gore-Tex shoes. Super sick shoe, super nice, fully Gore-Tex, so if it does start raining, no issues there. It's got super good grip on the bottom and even all the way up to the toe on the front. It's laceless, so you just, tighten this. But yeah, these are the shoes I'll be taking up. They're a really good shoe. I picked these up for $100. So yeah, $100 for these. Super good. Worn them a little bit just to break them in. But these will be the shoes that I will be wearing the whole time going up Fuji, summit day, everything way down. This will be the shoe that I've chosen. So yeah, haven't used them yet, but super excited to give them a try. They have really good reviews, so I'm sure they're going to be super sick. But yeah, that is the shoes I'm taking. Salomon Speed Cross 6 Gore-Tex. Alright, the next piece of equipment I'll be talking about is going to be getting into my electronics that I'll be taking up the mountain to make sure I can film, charge, listen to music, pretty much everything I'm going to need on the mountain. So let's hop into that. Alright, the first piece of equipment that I have is this Anker power bank. Nothing crazy. I got this from Best Buy, picked it up for around 50 bucks. But yeah, it's an Anker power bank. Anker's really good for the, good actual charging and stuff. It has multiple inlets, outlets for charging. Comes actually super sick with this cable that plugs into the handle, so you can use it as a handle. But this is what I'll be using to charge my phone, headphones, camera, batteries, everything like that. All in here. I mean, they have charging spots in the hut, but this is just a nice way to keep my phone charged on the go, headphones, everything like that. Super important piece of equipment. It was around 50 bucks, but super essential. Definitely a must-have when going on any kind of camping, mountaineering experiences, having something to charge your devices with. The next piece of equipment is going to be my headphones. I originally didn't have any headphones. They got the mountain, and I was like, dude, I need to get something. So I went to Best Buy and I picked up the AirPod Pro Max 2s, I believe. Yeah, the one with like the noise cancellation and all that good stuff. These were around $230 or something. I'm just gonna call it 200 just to make it even. I'm sure you guys can find these for around 200. But yeah, these are my AirPod Pro Max 2s. These are gonna be my headphone of choice for the mountain. Noise cancellation, good long-lasting audio. Yeah, it's gonna be perfect for Japan, and I'm sure it'll be perfect for any other mountain that you're gonna be going up. So yeah, these are gonna be my headphones, basic carabiner, hook on the side of my bag, and that will be it. Yeah, that is the headphones I'll be taking on this hike. Alright, the next piece of equipment is something I'm actually super excited about, and it's gonna be my watch. I didn't originally even think about getting a watch or anything, but it was a present from my dad. So yeah, this is the watch I picked up. It is the Garmin Instinct Pro 2 Tactical. This watch is really overkill for a mountain like Fuji. But yeah, it's a super good watch. It has everything: GPS, sunrise, sunset, pretty much anything you'll ever need on a watch. It's a tactical version, so it has the stuff I'll probably never use. It's fully waterproof. It tracks my heart rate, my VO2 levels, respiration. So it's going to be super helpful for this mountain. It tells me my elevation gain, stuff like that. So it's going to be super helpful for tracking my hike up Fuji. So yeah, this is the next piece of equipment. This came in around, I want to say 3 something, but I'll just call it 300. It was on sale. I think it runs around 500 when it's not on sale, but I picked this up off Amazon for around 300. So yeah, that's a super good piece of equipment that will make sure I know my energy levels, my heart rate, everything that you need to know when going a long hike like Fuji or any other mountain. So yeah, super good piece of equipment. Definitely would recommend having some kind of watch. It doesn't have to be anything as crazy as this, but yeah, definitely pick up yourself some kind of watch or tracking device. Okay, for the next piece of equipment, it's gonna be my camera gear. Now, I am filming on my camera that I will be taking up Fuji, but it is a GoPro Hero 13 Black Edition. It's the newest one. I don't know, I picked it up at Costco when it was on sale. I want to say it was around 300 as well, 350, somewhere around there. But yeah, that's the camera that I'll be taking up Fuji and using for my whole Japan trip. GoPro Hero 13 Pro Max, whatever, Black Edition. To go alongside that, I have my camera bag. I'm not going to go too crazy into it, but it basically just has all my batteries, my different attachments, everything you need basically to film on Fuji and other places near it in Japan, you know, my whole trip. So yeah, that's pretty much for my camera equipment, just a GoPro and all the attachments needed, battery packs, different lenses, stuff like that. We'll say total for the GoPro and all the equipment, 500 bucks. But again, if you're just getting the camera, probably around 300. Super important, that's how I'm gonna be making all these sick videos and vlogs for you guys. GoPro. I've always had a GoPro, best thing ever. Now, to get on to one of the last few things is gonna be my hydration pack. Now, going up Fuji, they do sell water at every station and stuff, but it does get pricey towards the top. So I've opted for a hydration pack reservoir, whatever you're gonna call it, water bladder. Basically, this one is a Osprey one, since my bag is Osprey, which we'll be getting to next. This holds 3 liters. Basically, just fill it up, put it in your pack in the special spot. Has a straw that comes through your shoulder. You can drink on the hike. Gonna be much needed just because I don't want to have to keep stopping, opening water bottles, buying water. This should be more than enough, 3 liters to get to the top, and then at the top you can always refill or buy more water. But yeah, Osprey 3 liter water bladder, hydration pack, reservoir, whatever you want to call it. But super essential. Not needed, most people don't use it, but for me, I'm opting for this just because it's simple, cheap, and going to be efficient at Fuji. This costed $50 from REI. So yeah, if you're looking to pick this up, this is a Osprey 3 liter water reservoir. Okay, lastly we have my bag that's going to be carrying all of this equipment and the rest of the stuff I'll be taking to Japan. I opted for the Osprey Ether 65 liter pack. I get this on sale from REI. I think it's originally like 400, I want to say. I picked this up for 250, I believe. So yeah, we'll call this 250. I mean, that was when I had it on sale. But yeah, this pack is awesome. Here's the drinking tube I was on about for my pack. Just comes through on the shoulder. Yeah, 65 liters. I mean, it has everything you need. It has a rain fly, so if it does start raining, you have cover from the rain. It has so many different compartments. I'm not going to open everything up, but it has really good back support, which I'm going to need for a long, rough 9-hour hike. Yeah, it has the rain cover, like I said. Has so many different different compartments. But yeah, this is what will be getting me up Mount Fuji. I'll be wearing this thing for around 9 hours or so for the first day. So I definitely opted for a comfortable pack just because I will be wearing it my whole of Japan trip. This will be my backpack, suitcase, everything for the whole trip. And it's what's going to be carrying all my gear. So I want something reliable, good, trustworthy, and Osprey was the brand that's done that. I've used this on a few hikes before and I absolutely loved it. It felt weightless. So yeah, this is what I've opted for. Osprey Ether 65 liters. One of the best packs in my opinion. Perfect amount of storage, perfect amount of everything, and will be absolutely perfect for this hike and probably any other hike I'll ever need to do. But yeah, that's my pack I'll be taking up Mount Fuji. Alright, and that is going to be the video complete. That is all the gear that I'm going to be taking up Mount Fuji. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this kind of gave you an idea of some gear that you guys might need to take if you're planning on doing Mount Fuji. Maybe do some general hikes where you live, or even some bigger peaks, who knows. But yeah, this has been all my gear. There'll be a total somewhere on the screen. There'll be a link to everything down below that I can link. But yeah, that's it. I'll be posting my Japan vlog soon and my Mount Fuji vlog soon in the next few weeks. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video and got an idea of everything I'm going to be taking. And hopefully you guys can get some inspiration too, to maybe get outside and climb some mountains. But yeah, that was everything that I need to take to Mount Fuji. And I'll see you guys all in the Mount Fuji vlog very soon.